Next up, at UFC 268, we have Edmen Shahbazyan versus Nassourdine Imavov. Edmen Shahbazyan, 11-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off of 2 grappling-based losses, meaning he lost his last 2 fights because of grappling issues. Nassourdine Imavov, 10-3 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, coming off of a nice KO win. Edmen's a very good striker. He's very well-rounded and uses his kicks incredibly well. He's open to takedowns with his style because he's long, but he plants his feet to put those strikes out there. His takedown defense is okay at almost 55%, but he will get taken down eventually. And when he's down, he does not have much to offer on the ground. And he has basically given everybody a blueprint on how to beat him. Nassourdine Imavov, he's a very good cardio paired with very good grappling. He can strike and counter strike, which means he should be okay with the forward movement of Edmen. I would say he's more of a grappler, but in his last fight, he showed us how improved his striking has become. He has a really nice jab, solid elbows, and he looked very comfortable mixing it all up in his last fight. This show's literally going to kill me. This is an interesting fight, though, because Edmen is absolutely the better striker, and Nassourdine is the better grappler. But let's look at the stats. So, Nassourdine only has a 22% takedown accuracy. 22% takedown accuracy. And averages less than 1 takedown per fight. He was 1 for 8 against Jordan Williams, who we just broke down. 1 for 8. That's what makes this so tricky. Edmen has pretty good takedown defense and lethal striking. Nassourdine needs to get this to the ground to win, and I don't know if he can with only 22% takedown accuracy. I'm going to go with Edmen here. He's at American Kickboxing Academy now, and I have to assume he's working on that takedown defense. All those nasty Dagestanis that we just saw last week are there with Khabib taking him in and out of there. I just have to assume his takedown defense is improving, and Nassourdine's path to victory is the grappling, and I think Edmen can keep it at bay. What do you think?
Yeah, thank God I checked the odds on there, because I'm like, there's no way that this is a 350 favorite for Imavov. He is the graphic is incorrect. It is a minus 130 for Imavov and a plus 110 for Edmen there. So I was like, oh my God, there is no way. Because I agree. I agree with those odds. I agree with not quite with the DraftKings is a little bit wider than the odds, and I think the odds are a little bit closer than what they would be. I like Imavov in this fight. I'm going to be on the opposite side of you because of that, because of the grappling. Edmen obviously is a threat with the striking, but Imavov with his competition, if you look down the people that he's fought, you mentioned the Jordan Williams. He lost the majority decision to Phil Hawes, and then Ian Heinisch. I think I picked Ian Heinisch for some last fight, and he just absolutely destroyed him. So, I like the competition that Imavov has faced. Edmen is no slouch, though, so I would stay away from this completely and everything, honestly. But I'm going to go with Imavov on this side.
Yeah, and I honestly might grab I might go ahead and grab Edmen at plus money. So I'll update this graphic. So,
and I will say too, in their wins between the two of them, they only have 3 decision wins between the two of them. So if you're looking for inside the distance, the odds are probably going to be kind of crazy. But this is one of those fights, probably.
Yeah, I mean, so we're split on this one as well. And certainly I'm a little nervous because Nassourdine has a very clear. Edmen showed the whole world the path to victory. So a very clear path for Nassourdine. I just don't know if he'll be able to take that path. What do you think of DraftKings? I mean, I think they're both priced really well. So whatever side you're on, especially as you mentioned, these are not decision fighters. Whatever camp you're in, you should get your money's worth here.
Yeah, Edmen seems probably the better value at $7,700, I would say. Even I think Imavov wins, but if you're looking at value-wise, probably at $7,700.
Yeah, with the knockout upside. And then Monkey Knife Fight, it's an interesting one. So the reason Nassourdine has 76 is because his grappling, right? He ends up on top. His opponents don't land any strikes, and he can elbow away. I don't know if he's going to get to 76. It might be less more or more. Honestly, it may be a decision with back and forth striking, because Nassourdine can strike. We saw it in his last fight. It may be a decision with a bunch of striking and Nassourdine taking bad shots and getting nowhere with him. What do you think of the Monkey Knife Fight line?
Yeah, I could see this as starting slow, but if it catches that second round, kind of like we saw with the Peter Yan Steinhagen fight, where all of a sudden they figure each other out and then it just becomes an absolute war, and those strikes add up fast. So I'd probably play the more.
Yeah, that is interesting. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that strike line. That's one that I'm not going to touch. I'll see what the market does to it and then go there. I do like, I like Edmen to hopefully keep this on his feet and make something happen there with his incredible power. Don't forget, go to wewantpicks.com/bets and make a deposit. We have 3 different betting partners to work with. Grab one, jump in, make a deposit, reach out, let me know after you did, and I will send you $50, however you want it, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All I need from you is your username, screenshot of deposit. I'll get you paid. Thank you very much for the watch. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and claim your free money.